So for this week's Trades of the Week, we're going to take a look at the indices over the last few days and just to see how and why they've moved on as strongly as they have done, really from sort of more of a technical level. Obviously we all know perhaps the fundamental reasons why stocks have been rallying, but from a technical perspective, you know, we've been talking about the equity markets rallying for a few weeks really, and very much called the strong move upwards. And we did that on the basis of what the VIX is doing. If you look at the VIX here, this is a sort of a measure of volatility. Whenever the VIX is very high, usually means that the FTSE or other indices indeed are incredibly low. So what you're looking for is a very high level of VIX, a low level on the indices, followed by your, I guess, your entry signal. So what we saw was a level on the VIX really not seen since, I guess, the latter part of 2011, beginning of 2011, and so on. Pretty much rare that it gets down to or up to those sorts of levels. What that means is it's a market full of fear. Very fearful market up at those levels on the VIX. What that generally means is that it's a very good time to buy. So what we're going to do now is start having a look at some of those indices and just see what that's done for us. So the early part of October, from there we're then going to start looking at those opportunities. So very much calling these trades in the workshops as they were happening, and you can see this across pretty much every trade in the European indices here. The Spanish IBEX, don't generally trade this one, but you know, the opportunity was there nonetheless, and you can see the sniper disc on the chart there. The CAC, the Euro stocks, all of these trades obviously looking fairly similar, but really just demonstrating the change in the direction that we've had, and very much identified by that VIX market as well. Of course, even if you weren't trading the VIX or looking at the VIX, you can have seen very clearly the opportunity with those yellow discs on the chart. The Italian MIB, the Nikkei, which of course has been going absolutely crazy over the last few days with the news from Japan Central Bank, of course, the NASDAQ, all the US indices have been going incredibly strong. And really all of these trades here that we're seeing, all of these index trades, these movements higher identified by the snipers, have all started because the VIX got to those relative peaks there. What that's led to is an incredibly cheap index market, and you can see the extent to which they've then rallied. Absolute textbook, really lovely trades, and whether you're looking at the VIX or not, as I say, that simple yellow disc on the chart very clearly helping you to identify many trades. This is the S&P 500, the biggest index contract in the world. It's very easy to identify a trade on that, whether it's the MIB, whether it's the Nikkei, whether it's the FTSE, doesn't matter. They all signal buying opportunities, and they've all gone on really nicely to hit their relative targets. So that's this week's Trades of the Week there, looking at the indices in conjunction with the VIX, the volatility index, and yeah, there we go. Have a good week's trading.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.